Okay, we got a ton of bombshells here from Safemoon. So John to talk about here for the coin. So we're gonna check out that. We're gonna check out the price analysis here for the coin because Safemoon just did a huge rebound here and we're slowly continuing to go up. We're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. And also looks like the Safemoon dev, they've hinted at a lot about the Safemoon exchange. How the volume will be able to hit $1 billion with the Safemoon exchange. So let's check out what's been happening here. This is crazy because the Safemoon dev should be the founder of Safemoon. If you are interested into Safemoon, then really need to watch the entire video to understand what just happened to this coin and what will happen to this coin in the future. So let's begin. Here we are in CoinMarketCap. Let's check out what's been happening to this coin for the last couple of hours and last couple of days. As you can see right now, the market cap for Safemoon is $1.5 billion, which is okay. We are kind of going up right now. Like I said, we did have this giant rebound. The volume is finally at 20 million because we were at 15 million. So seeing like this 5%, it should be actually like 30% increase, but still, that's awesome to see what's been happening. You can just see here at the chart, we did have a nice dip here. Right after that dip, we did pump up, which is pretty cool to see. Now, of course, one of the biggest reasons that this did happen is because of Bitcoin. But we're gonna check out everything here slowly. But first, I want to go here to John's Twitter because that's super important. I want to show you guys what he's been talking about. So this is John's Twitter here. Hi guys, apologies for the quietness here. It's not through choice. I tested positive for the virus last Thursday. Since then, I've been following government advice and self-isolating, along with the Waiter UK team. Both Jack tested positive earlier this week and doing well. So there you go. Both of them have the virus here, so they're trying to lay low. I want you to know I'm doing good. I have the support of the wider Safemoon team and you in the community. We'll get through this. Sadly, means we're self-isolating. There was no Safemoon Sunday last week and won't be one this week whilst we work through this. Okay, I can't wait to see you guys back on Safemoon Sunday soon. In the meantime, the wider team are making great progress on the Safemoon wallet, and we will be updating on the beta and the launch timing this Sunday. Stay tuned, we got this. So in the end, another Safemoon Sunday won't be public because in the end, these guys are sick. We don't want them to push themselves too much right now, and they need some time to recover, of course, and they should take that time for themselves. Now, Safemoon Sunday, not gonna be this week, but it looks like on Sunday, we're gonna hear more information about the beta launch for the wallet. So maybe another date here, maybe some different timing, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Hopefully, it's still gonna be by the end of this month. If not, at least let's go put a start of the next month here. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But super important that these guys are doing okay. The John is here, okay, and also the Jack is pretty well also. So good things are happening. So in the end, these guys will be okay and good things will happen to Safemoon. But let's continue because we still have a lot of things to talk about. So it says here, Safemoon dev believes 1 billion volume will happen when exchange releases. So somebody asked, when 1 billion volume, sir? He just replied, exchange. So see, one thing I've learned with crypto is that whenever people think whichever Nexus event will be an epic catalyst for said crypto, usually ends up being an anticlimactic disappointment at dip. And yes, I watch low-key. The TVA is watching. So there you go. Let's continue. But basically, with the Safemoon exchange, of course, we're going to have a lot of volume. So a ton of volume will happen here for Safemoon because a lot of people want to use the exchange, not just because of Safemoon, but of course because the other coins. You'll be able to get the other coins by first buying Safemoon, then the rest, and of course gas fees. Safemoon is going to be used for the gas fees, and that's the most important part. But let's continue, we got more of it. So somebody asked here, I completely agree. So I predict the Safemoon exchange pushes the volume over 2 billion in a day trading volume. So this is what this guy did predict here. Now we have a huge reply here, so let's check out what this person here said. If a coin made as a joke, so Dogecoin can reach an all-time high volume of 40 billion in 24 hours volume with zero utility and a strong community, there is no reason why we can't do the same. Accessibility is everything, and I believe once more people are able to buy it, they'll be more likely to tell their friends and family because they are invested. No one would talk about an investment to their friends that they weren't able to buy. So word of mouth is the most powerful form of marketing, and this will boom. Also, SHIB has listed on a bunch of big exchanges, and their volume has floor added at around 200 million and peaked around 5 billion on their exchange join date. Eventually, if there's bigger exchanges that decided to incorporate tokenomics after they see how well it works for us, then hopefully we can see Safemoon listed. Keep in mind, there's no point of a big exchange listing Safemoon if they don't add the version 2 tokenomics to contribute to reflections and burn. The week Binance launched their exchange, they amassed 10 billion in daily volume a few years ago, which is a key point because crypto wasn't predominant as it is today. Now, I wasn't involved in crypto then, but I do ask the question of, did Binance have as much of a backing as we do already pre-exchange launch? Additionally, I do understand that it's not fair to compare a coin 4 months old to one that's 7-year-ish old, but we should be flattered that people are comparing us to such developed cryptos. All in all, I'd say 2 billion 24-hour volume in 2 years could be our floor. Also, keep this in mind, if someone day trades crypto on Safemoon exchange and they opt out of cryptonomics, they could cover their gas fees of the crypto with their reflected Safemoon from tokenomics. That would not only increase the volume and give us more reflections, but would help increase the burn decrease and supply dramatically. Lastly, we hit 500 million 24-hour volume purely based on hype. What do you think gonna happen when people figure out that it's easy to get, and if you hold Safemoon on the exchange that you can use it to cover all your fees on your crypto listed? I'm so excited for the masses to figure this out in due time. Consider yourself super early. Safemoon is the evolution. Yeah, imagine. So basically, if the fees are going to be paid in Safemoon, what's a really good thing you do is just basically buying some Safemoon and just holding in your wallet. They by having more and more Safemoon through the reflections. Now, when you buy other coins, you have to pay gas fees and Safemoon basically. So you can basically, you're getting Safemoon in one pile while you're trying to buy a different coin here. You take your Safemoon and buy other coins. That's it. That's gonna be how it's going to work. So basically, you're gonna have free fees if you're already holding Safemoon, because in the end you're still getting more and more Safemoon every single day. So it's like a win-win situation where you're basically not paying any gas fees for other coins and you're still getting more Safemoon just because of that. So insane, just insane to think about that this is how it's going to work with exchange. Like, the biggest thing I always talk about when you're making anything business, that you have to have something different than the competitors. Like, what's the reason why people should join and go to the Safemoon exchange? That's the biggest thing. Why should people go to Safemoon exchange instead of Binance? Now, of course, I know a lot of people who are in the Safemoon army, in the Safemoon community, will join, of course, the Safemoon exchange. But I'm talking about new people, new investors, new people who do not know about Safemoon. Why would they join the exchange? And this is the reason. The reflections, the gas fees, and everything. Because of that, people just want to stay in Safemoon, and that's the biggest thing. It's a huge reason. It's a huge reason why people should go and switch to the Safemoon exchange. Those tokenomics are a genius thing, and it's a good way to implement some interesting things here at Safemoon. Now, we have more things. It says here exchange release date, potential exchange release date. So Safemoon dev did say here, enjoy the show. So it says here better and exchange. So all the answers, but look at this. It says here remember the 5th of November. So Safemoon exchange maybe at the 5th of November. Is that going to be possible? Is that going to be possible? We're gonna see. Well, November is not really summer, but still seeing it pretty soon. So it is by the end of the year, but still, guys, it's an exchange. It's a huge exchange. What do you expect what's gonna happen? Of course, it's not gonna be done in only like 3 months or 4 months. The wallet first, the exchange, the blockchain. So hopefully 5th of November is going to be the date, so we're gonna see. So super cool to see what's been happening here. A lot of updates here for Safemoon. So let's go and check out the chart finally. I've been ready for this because it is super interesting. So what's been happening here is that we did break to the downside in the end, but you have to remember that the whole crypto market did go down. I just showed you guys the market here. This is Bitcoin, and basically what's been happening here is that As you can see, we did have a giant dump here. So in the end, Bitcoin did lose. If we go if we go from here to here, you can see we did lose 70%, even more. We should be around 20%. But we did have a nice pump here actually. So pump, let me just measure how much it did go up. It did go up by 7%, all the way even here to 10%. So we did pass. Oh, we're underneath now. Okay, we're losing. So we were at the 32,000 area just maybe like an hour ago. Now it looks like we're losing, but as you can see here, still pretty much okay. We're still somehow standing. I don't know how Bitcoin is still alive right now. Not really alive, but how it's still somehow fighting this area here. But as you can see, there's still a big chance that we are going to break down. So that's the biggest problem, because as you can see already, people are selling. Now, like I said, one of the only things that could happen here to Bitcoin that's going to make the coin explode is if we get some really good news. So what could be those good news? Like big companies, big investors starting to invest into Bitcoin even more. If something like that does happen, then the value of Bitcoin could be able to skyrocket. But of course, I don't think that's going to happen right now. I think it's going to happen at the 20k mark or 22k mark. So somewhere those two values, where we're going to start to see some new news articles talking about Bitcoin, some more investors coming into Bitcoin, and just because of that, the value then will go up. And I think we're going to go all the way then to 100k here. So that's going to be probably a 5x for Bitcoin, which is huge. It's a huge number, because you can invest basically $1 million into Bitcoin here, and then 5x your $1 million. That's going to be like $5 million. So it's pretty insane. It's pretty insane to see, but that could happen here to the coin. I believe that is going to be the future of Bitcoin. I think that we are going to break down even more. It is a huge possibility. As you can see, this thing is still continues to go just like this. Like this here is still the funnel. We're still making the exact same line every single time, just breaking even lower and lower and lower and lower. And that's the biggest problem. This is what's been happening to Bitcoin. Why am I talking about Bitcoin? It's because, well, Safemoon and all the rest of the coins are basically following Bitcoin. So we have to talk about Bitcoin. If Bitcoin didn't go down, we just wouldn't be seeing this. So Safemoon would be striving. We should be able to continue to go up even more than this. But yeah, at least now a lot of people who missed the opportunity at the start to get Safemoon, at least now can buy a ton of Safemoon right over here in these areas. So that's pretty good. That's good, because I know a lot of people came into Safemoon maybe at this area, like at the pumps here, maybe even at this area somewhere. But now they have, if they are interested in the coin, of course, they can buy the coin at super discounts, super cheap right now to buy Safemoon. But of course, in the end, we did it's like a double bottom, as you can see here. Every single time you see like a double bottom, it should mean that the value of the coin should be able, I'm not drawing anything, it should mean that you should be able to go a little bit more here. So every single time we see a double bottom, we should be seeing increase, and I'm seeing the double bottom right over here. So there should be some increase here for the coin, at least going back here to this level. Maybe that's gonna happen also to Bitcoin, but we're gonna see. Still, all things have been happening. Super interesting in the future of Safemoon here. But yeah, guys, in the end, I'm not a financial advisor. If you do want to buy these coins, please do your own research first. If you did enjoy this video, it means so much to me. If you can like this video, comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.